Welcome to Lesson 4. Let's take a look at what is different about Lesson 4. The answer is bus groups. What are they and why do they matter? Well, that's actually where we start off in Lesson 4, why we use bus groups. I'll give you a quick preview. I want to have all the drums in my whole project together in one place. I don't care how many drums there are. I want them all in one channel so I can do some EQ and compression on that group. So I've got beats, shakers, and effects. In your projects, you might have an electronic drum kit or a drum rack that needs its own EQ and compression, a shaker group of hand percussion or acoustic recordings that need a totally different kind of compression and EQ, and then your effects, which are sweeps, risers, crash, all that kind of stuff, which again needs different EQ and compression. I don't want to use the same EQ and compression on all these sounds because that's just not professional. It doesn't bring out the best of every sound. So I want to work on each of these groups in detail as that sound needs, then bring them together into the drum's bus with the drum reverb to end up with a polished, professional sounding stereo drum group of everything in the project. Again, bus groups make it really easy to mix big projects. We got the mono low bus of kick and sub, the drums of all the beats in blue, and the instrument bus bringing together all our synths into one place. So you learn in this project how to make a bus group, why they matter, what to do with them. We go through the mono first, then drums, bus, group mixing, and group leveling. You can see we have some effects racks that allow us to do the final polish on each group. Instrument group, instrument bus group level, and then effects return tracks. And finally, down at the end, it gets interesting. We're making a mix and talking about rough mastering. We're going to go to the master channel and raise the level so you can export a tight, loud test mix that sounds good enough to play out, and it's competitive levels with tracks that you buy. You're also going to learn how not to mess up your master. So if you want to get your tracks mastered, you can export a pre-master that's ready for professional level mastering. Finally, at the very end, we review, and you're going to have a skill set you can use to take a project of any size, and you're going to know how to do problem solving at the individual channels, how to break down your project into track groups that make it really easy to get the best of every sound, and finally bring them together using buses. So it doesn't matter if you're working with 170 channels in a project, it's going to be really easy and simple to bring them into stereo submixes, get them over to the master channel, and make a tight, solid mix that drops heavy, deep, low-end bass, crisp highs, smooth, buttery mids, and a nice wide stereo field so you can get it mastered and released and feel really, really good about it. And remember, the last step is to share your tracks with us for track feedback so other people can tell you how good it sounds. That's what it's all about. Thanks for watching this tour of Make Space for Bass, and I'll see you inside.